Hi everyone, I just wanted to take a minute to make sure that you all understand the assignments for this week. Also, the Lord is greater than the giants you face. So let's keep that in mind as we tackle here. I think we're in week 5 now for all your classes. Our agenda this week, everything's listed here. You probably have already watched your chapter 4 review. You can see it's mostly on policy, it's short. You really don't need to know too much of that. I want you to read it once so it's in your brain. And then this video, of course, you'll do your chapter 4 questions. We have a link to a lesson I'd like you to watch, the discussion board based on that link. We'll talk about OPE, and then we have a file folder activity. So let's just go through this real quickly. There's your chapter 4. Okay, your learning standards, we really don't use Common Core anymore. We use next generation learning standards. I put these up here. You can start to peruse them. We'll use them next week when we start our lesson planning. I just wanted you to have the opportunity to take a peek at them. I talk about them a little bit in my video for chapter 4. You do have a lesson I want you to watch. When you click the link, it'll bring you over here to this ESL lesson. You only have to watch the first 5 minutes of it. And I'd like you in your discussion board to talk about, based on what we've talked about in our lecture in the textbook, what the teacher's doing well and areas that he could improve. So only watch the first 5 minutes. And your response should be about 350 words, and you'll put your discussion board right here. Post your ideas of this class, what's going well, areas he could improve, and then respond to someone else with about 150 words. You only need to respond to one person, but make sure you get that done. Everything's due. Did I say Sunday? I think I'm going to move everything to Monday. I think everything will be due Monday. I better add that. I'll add that. Everything's due Monday. So you'll have to do your do I not have the Dropbox for the chapter? I don't. I had to put up the Dropbox for the chapter discussion. Sorry about that. I'll put that up there. And by the time you're looking at this video, it'll be there. And then I do want you to do a file folder activity. This is in the syllabus. If you haven't had a chance to look at the syllabus, it's right here. And what this is file folder activities are great for students. If you have a class, it doesn't matter what the proficiency level is and what the grade level is. If you have 10 or 12 file folder activities, if students are finished up a couple minutes early, they can go do something independently and work alone in a back table and kind of learn a skill. It's a good way to hone in on a skill if they're weak in an area, to do something that's kind of fun. If they want something that's a little bit interesting, you can hit the 4 skills of reading, writing, speaking, and listening. I'd like you to create a file folder activity. This one works on compound words. All file folder activities, if you look down here at my video, are always in a yellow maniled folder like this. And, oh wait, here's a camera. They can be housed by themselves. So this one has compound words, and is it 2 pages? And the students attach the snowman to compound word and make their own compound words, and then they can write those words out depending on the proficiency level. They could do a sentence, they could do a whole story, or maybe they're just working on letters, they could do that. So that's an example of a file folder activity. I'd like you to create your own. There's a whole bunch you could do. You could work on verbs and do animals. Match an animal to the type of verb he does, like a monkey swings, a frog hops, a fish swims. You could work on a grammar element, maybe students learning the past tense of verbs, walk, walked, talk, talked, something like that. I have one here in front of me if you look at the video. This one's days of the week, and students can practice days of the week, and they open up their little file folder here, and let's see if you can see on this side. On this side, they have little days in the pocket. On this side, they fill in, the first one says, I don't know if you can see it, first one says today is, and they get their little Monday here, and they get their Monday and they say today is, and they can do their little manipulative, and they put today is, wait, can you see that on the camera? Sorry. Today is Monday. And then they find their little Tuesday. Where's Tuesday? Yesterday, oh no, sorry, yesterday was Sunday, and they find, oh, there's Sunday. And sorry, this is really hard to do on Zoom, but I know we're all managing. And then they can do their file folder activity here. Hold on. And they fill in today, yesterday was Sunday. There it is. And tomorrow will be Tuesday. They picked the right one. So once they finish the manipulatives, On the back, and then they have their whole sentence. They can read their whole sentence. It's hard for you to see on the video. Sorry, let's see if I can get this. Today is Monday. Yesterday was Sunday. On the back, what they do is they can take out one of these sheets on the back and they can write the actual sentence on the back. And here, can you see it says, and they're going to finish their sentence. Today, there's A, today is Monday. They write out their whole sentence. They have the modeling right here. And then, and the file folder activity can run, you know, anywhere from 5 to 20 minutes, depending on how much time they have. So mine's called Days of the Week. So I'd like you to create any type of file folder activity you want. There's an example, compound words. I gave you the example of verbs. Here's an example of days of the week. It can be any proficiency level. No, did I say? I think I did say elementary. So any proficiency level within elementary. We'll do one for secondary, but right now you want something to engage someone, you know, who's maybe between the ages of 6 and 10 or 11, 12. So this one on days of the week, I mean, you have someone who has to be a little bit literate, a proficiency level. So I'd probably put it here between grades 3 and 5 with an emerging proficiency level. All right, so this file folder. I think that's it on your on what you have to do this week. I'll see you later, and everything's due Monday. I'll make sure I make that change. Talk to you soon.